That's it?
Okay, so we didn't get any major Thomas news at MIPCOM, as some, including me, were kind of expecting to. The question now is, when will we see this new show get revealed? I was personally thinking right around October, and after finding out about MIPCOM and it taking place in October, it all started to align, especially with Mattel also being present there. Clearly, that wasn't what they had planned on showing. I still believe it's possible we may get a reveal this month, even if it's not a part of MIPCOM. Like, we may not get too much info about it, but I expect at least an article to pop up on some news website, at least providing a bit more info on what's next for the franchise. Cause if we go back to when All Engines Go was first revealed, an article about it just kind of popped up out of nowhere on October 12th, 2020, without any build up for something being announced. With that article, we did get this infamous promo pic of All Engines Go Thomas, as well as some basic info, such as Mattel partnering with Nelvana to produce 104 episodes and 2 specials for this new series. And remember, with All Engines Go being announced in October, we were still about a year away before it officially started airing. And knowing that this new Thomas show is for 2026, presumably in the fall, we really shouldn't be that far off from an official reveal, unless the show somehow gets delayed till 2027. If nothing is out this month, I'd say the latest we may get some news on it may be right around January, because if I'm remembering correctly, January was usually the month where we get a trailer for that year's special. Like, I don't know how those trailers were found, whether it was official or just leaked, but I do remember them being randomly uploaded to YouTube out of nowhere. The ones I'm thinking about right now are King of the Railway and Tale of the Brave, but I could be misremembering that. And sure, you could argue that these trailers were for specials of a show that was still currently ongoing, and not a completely new show, which is a good point. Even if we don't get anything officially announced, it is always possible some info or a trailer could leak at any time. If you were around in January 2021, you might remember when an All Engines Go trailer was randomly leaked online, showing us our first look at what the series would be like. So even if it's not an official trailer or announcement being put out, there's always a possibility that something could slip through the cracks and get out before anything official gets announced. And that also applies to merch too, as I'm pretty sure most of the All Engines Go returnees, as well as Donald, were leaked online through merch before their respective seasons even came out. Either way, hopefully it's not too long before we get our first look at this new series. And when that day comes, hopefully it'll be a good one.